I've gone through and removed some movies from my collection. I'm going to take to a place in the mall in Boise and see what they offer. But I'll go through them and I'll go through the movies and explain why I took them out of the collection and why they're in this pile. Okay, start with the horror movies. Getting rid of this because I have I now have the Arrow Video 4K collection, so no use for that. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 4K. This is Dark Sky Films. I have the Dark Sky Films 4K Steelbook and the Second Sight 4K box set, so yeah, I don't need that. And this is also from Second Sight Films 4K. I don't know why, but I bought this when I realized that the Second Sight 4K box set had the 4K disc was scratched. But they replaced it, so this is still factory sealed. Jaws, because I have the Jaws 4K, has the same, as far as I could tell, the same special features. Jaws 2, because I have the Jaws 2 4K, and again, it looks like the same special features. Jaws 2 4K, because the first Jaws 2 4K that I purchased, I think the Blu-ray disc was scratched, so I just swapped the disc out. The Gates of Hell, I have the 4K. I can't remember if it was Dark Sky Films or who put it out, honestly. But yeah, I don't need two copies. Fright Night Steelbook, I have another Steelbook, so I don't need two. And then I also have the can't remember who put out the Blu-ray, Twilight Time Blu-ray. And I also have some bootleg Blu-rays that have Fright Night and Fright Night Part 2, so yeah. Don't need that many copies. The Monster Squad, this is the Olive Films, right? I think, yeah. Transfer isn't all that great. I have another Blu-ray, and then I also pre-ordered the Kino Lorber 4K. So yeah, I don't need that. I've had this one for a while, Hellraiser 2. I got rid of that because I bought the Arrow Video Hellraiser and Hellraiser 2, which I no longer need because they announced the Hellraiser 4K box set, which I just received from Arrow Video. And of course I don't need this because the box set has Part 3 in it, also as well as Part 4. Lost Boys, because I have the Lost Boys 4K Steelbook, and I don't really care for these two films. I find them boring. Candyman, because I have the Scream Factory Candyman Blu-ray, which is a better transfer. This set of Warlock movies, because the first one I purchased through Walmart, and they're kind of a pain in the ass sometimes to get things returned. The disc was scratched, so I got this really cheap. I don't remember where I got it, honestly. But I just swapped the one disc out. I think it was the disc for the first movie was scratched. And the Demons 2, because I now have the Scream Factory Blu-ray, which is much better quality. Scream 2, because I now have the Scream 2 4K Steelbook. This has the first 7 Saw movies, and then Jigsaw. Getting rid of those because I had recently purchased the Walmart Steelbook that has the first 8 movies on Blu-ray. Jennifer's Body, watched it years ago. It's not one I'll ever watch again because it's pretty lame. The Wolfman, watched once and it's not one I'll watch again. It's kind of sucked. Night of the Demons remake, I watched it years ago when it first came out. When I bought this Blu-ray, it's not good. Monsters, it's one I watched once when I first got this Blu-ray. It's not one I'll go back to. I mean, it's okay, but it's not amazing. Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. This is still factory sealed. I saw it at the theater, and I couldn't remember much about it, so I watched some reviews recently, and I was like, yeah, that movie did suck. This is still factory sealed. I never watched. Well, I did watch it on Tubi. I ended up fast forwarding a lot. Pretty lame. Silent Hill Revelation. Not a good movie, so get rid of that. Chernobyl Diaries. Pretty boring. Get rid of that. God, this one sucked. I watched it on a streaming service. This is still factory sealed. It was extremely bad. The Gallows, still factory sealed. I watched a review on it and like, yeah, that looks boring to me. This is still factory sealed, I think. I watched it on one of the streaming services. It's crap. Winchester, watched once. Don't remember it being all that great. Unfriended Dark Web. I watched bits and pieces. Extremely boring. Halloween 2018. Halloween Kills Steelbook. Halloween Ends Steelbook. I don't remember how in the hell I ended up with this. Halloween Ends. I have the Best Buy set that has all three steelbooks, so I don't need those. Pet Cemetery, I saw it in the theater when it came out. The remake, boring. Remember this being pretty boring. This is extremely lame. The Shed. It's more like The Shit. Watched once. Pretty boring. Fast forwarded most of the way through. Extremely boring. I knew this was going to be bad, but I thought it was going to be, bad in a good way, but, at least entertaining. No, it was extremely boring. Ugh, God. Can't get rid of it fast enough. Got this because the Best Buy 4K Steelbook, when it arrived, the Blu-ray that was inside was scratched, so I got this cheap and just swapped the Blu-ray discs out. Insidious, I got through Walmart, and like I said before, they're sometimes can be a pain in the ass to return stuff. So I got this cheap and just swapped the discs. And let's move over here. Okay. Predator 2, Predators, I've had that one for quite a while. The Predator. I'm getting rid of those because I have the 4K set that has all 4 films. Fifth Element, I now have the 4K Steelbook. AVP and AVP Requiem. Or no, this is just AVP Requiem. I have another one for some reason that has AVP and AVP Requiem, so I don't need that. Repo Men, watched when I first got this Blu-ray. It's not one I'll go back to. Don't know why in the hell I bought these. Did I see this in the theater when it came out? I think I did. And I was misremembering, like, oh, those are pretty decent. Like, no, they're not. They're both still factory sealed. Source Code, it was like a one watch. I was watching some trailer. I was like, yeah, trailers recently, and I was like, yeah, I don't think I'll watch that again. Chronicle, still factory sealed. I watched on the streaming service about a year ago. It's like, Total Recall remake. Saw it at the drive-in when it came out. Don't remember it being all that great. It's nowhere near as good as the original. RoboCop remake. Transcendence, still factory sealed. I think I just got this at the Dollar Tree. I saw it at the theater. It wasn't bad, but it's I don't need to take it up space. Ready Player One. I don't know. About this when it came out on Blu-ray. Found myself fast forwarding quite a bit and extremely bored with it. Replicas, kind of boring. Okay. Thriller, A Cruel Picture. This is the Synapse version, which was yanked because something, I don't remember exactly what it was, but Vinegar Syndrome ended up putting their version out around the same time or something like that. I had the Vinegar Syndrome, or the Vinegar Syndrome 4K, so I don't need that. Still factory sealed. Platoon, still factory sealed. I think this came with the PlayStation 3 when I bought it, when it first came out. Because you were able to choose like a certain amount of Blu-rays. Stone Cold, yeah, and I also have the, I'm getting rid of it because I have the Shout Factory Steelbook. Stone Cold because I have the Kino Lorber Blu-ray. Cliffhanger because I have the 4K Steelbook. Terminal Velocity because I have the Kino Lorber Blu-ray. Fast and Furious 1 through 3. 4, 5, 6. 7. That's still sealed, isn't it? 8. 9 because I have the 4K set that has all 10 movies. Night and Day, it's open, but I never watched it, and I watched the trailer and I was like, it doesn't look interesting. Gangster Squad, still factory sealed. Saw it at the theater when it came out. It's okay, but it's like, will I watch it again? No. Hit and Run, rewatched it recently. Like, not that good. So why keep it? Free Fire is okay, but will I watch it again? No. And then Skyscraper, not good. This one, fast forward through 95% of the movie, or no, 98% of the movie. Is like, not good. 4K. Without a Paddle, the second movie. I hadn't seen it in a long time, and I rewatched the trailer and I was like, it wasn't that good. Youth and Revolt was like, it's not something I'll watch again. The Ugly Truth. Don't honestly recall why in the hell I bought it when it came out. Get Into the Greek. I won't be watching that again. Going the Distance. No, I won't be watching that again. She's Out of My League. No, I won't be watching that again. Due Date. No, I won't be watching that again. Bad Teacher. Still factory sealed. No, won't be watching that again. Bad Words. No, it's just a one-time watch. Still factory sealed though. I watched it on a streaming service. Logan Lucky. It was okay, but I don't see myself watching it again. Basic Instinct 2. Don't know why I bought this. It's god awful. Summer of '84. I have the copy I bought through Vinegar Syndrome. I don't remember if it was them or a partner label that put it out. Showgirls, I have the Vinegar Syndrome 4K. Her, still factory sealed, but I don't remember much about it. I saw it somewhere. It's like, I don't want to be watching that again. Deepwater Horizon, still factory sealed, but I watched it on a streaming service. I couldn't get into it. 3 billboards outside of Ebbing, Missouri. I was pretty disappointed by the end, so it's like, that's a one-time watch. Man of Steel. I have all the other Superman movies that came. It's like a box set that has the originals, and then what was that? 2000s, early 2000s. Was it Superman Returns? It has all those in it. All those movies in it. Pretty awful. So I don't need that. Suicide Squad. Still factory sealed. Not good. Pretty boring. Mistakenly grabbed this at Walmart. I don't know why. I thought it was part 2. So Wolfman's Got Nards. Don't need this because the 4K from Kino Lorber includes that. In Search of Darkness, I unfortunately backed this on Indiegogo when it was being made some years back. I watched it once, was extremely bored. It was just, didn't learn anything new about these movies. It's just people just kind of loosely talking about them. It was pretty lame. I did not like it. Not very good. So and they charge way too much just to get a Blu-ray of these documentaries. It sucks. Backed this one at the same time, so never watched it, but yeah. Got this through from Vinegar Syndrome. It's one of their partner labels, The Great Basin. It's a documentary. It looked interesting, but yeah, very, very, very boring. My Best Friend's Vampire. I have the jeez, who put it out? Vestron Blu-ray. Getaway. I have the German Blu-ray, so I don't need that. Surviving the Game. I have the Scream Shout Factory Blu-ray, so I don't need that. And then let's see what else over here. Okay. Shout Factory Hackers Blu-ray. I have the 4K, so I don't really need that. Red Dawn. I have the Shout Factory 4K, so why do I need that? Roadhouse, the Shout Factory Roadhouse. I have the Vinegar Syndrome 4K, so why do I need that? Is it Scream Factory Swamp Thing? I have the MVD 4K, so why do I need that? Still factory sealed. Scream Factory Night of the Comet. I have the Scream Factory 4K, so why do I need that? Scream Factory Black Christmas Blu-ray. I have the Scream Factory 4K, so why do I need that? Scream Factory Carrie Blu-ray. I have the Scream Factory 4K Steelbook. Why do I need that? Scream Factory The Fog Blu-ray. I have the Scream Factory The Fog Blu-ray Steelbook and the Blu-ray, or the 4K Steelbook, so why do I need that? Scream Factory Motel Hell Blu-ray. I had the Scream Factory Blu-ray Steelbook and the Scream Factory 4K, so why do I need that? Scream Factory The Funhouse. I have the Scream Factory 4K, so do I really need that? Scream Factory The Burning Blu-ray. I have the Scream Factory 4K, so I don't really need that. Why do I need 2 copies of this? I have no idea. Scream Factory Army of Darkness. Why do I need that when I have the Scream Factory Army of Darkness 4K Steelbook? Bubba Hotep 4K Blu-ray. Why do I need that when I have the Scream Factory 4K? Cloak and Dagger. Why do from a Vinegar Syndrome? Why do I need 2 copies? This is still factory sealed. And this from Vinegar Syndrome, Burning Paradise. It was in one of the deals that I pre-ordered during one of the sales. It's not my kind of movie, so why hold on to it, you know? And I think that's it. Let me count how many there are. Okay, so there are 119. So I'll be taking these. I'll try over in Boise, in the Boise Town Square Mall. There's a place that buys and sells movies. So see what they offer. I don't really care too much about the the typical releases. I do expect a little bit more from the Scream Factory Shout Factory. If they don't offer anything halfway decent, then I won't sell the Scream Factory Shout Factory or the Vinegar Syndrome to them. If it's not at least a halfway decent offer on those. But the rest I don't really care too much about. But yeah, Scream Factory Shout Factory Vinegar Syndrome, yeah, if this is not a halfway decent offer, then I'll hold on to those and sell them online or something. But just wanted to do a quick video. I was able to make quite a bit of room on the shelving for the horror movies, so that's it for now. Almost forgot to add one, Duel, because I pre-ordered the Duel 4K Steelbook from, is it Grove? So that'll be arriving pretty soon, so yeah, I almost forgot to pull that off the shelf. So that makes it 120 instead of 119. And I forgot this one. I forgot to pull this off the shelf. So it'd be what, 121? Cat People Blu-ray because I have the Cat People 4K Blu-ray from Scream Factory, so I don't need this one. Just trying to be more picky about my collection. You know, what's the point really in having multiple copies of one movie? And there's a few, like My Bloody Valentine or The Fog, but yeah, don't need multiple copies for every single movie, really. You know, it's kind of ridiculous because it takes up a lot of shelf space. Okay, so I was at 121, so we're adding more here. I don't need this one because I have the original Carrie movie on the Scream Factory 4K Blu-ray Steelbook, and I don't care much about the remake. Yeah, so this one, I didn't realize I still had it sitting on the shelf. I could have sworn I'd taken it off, but it was in with the other Nightmare on Elm Street movies. The remake is god awful, so yeah, I'm not gonna keep that. VHS Viral, I didn't like it anywhere near as much as the first two. Poltergeist remake, I don't remember much. I saw it once in the theater. Picked this up used at picked it up really cheap when it came out on Blu-ray from what's that place? I think they're all out of business. Hastings. I think they're all out of business now. I mean, there aren't any around here. Unsane. I picked this up at the Dollar Tree. I started to rewatch it. I was like, I'm kind of bored with this. I couldn't finish it. Yeah, and that Poltergeist, I saw it at the theater years ago, and I, thinking back, I was like, oh yeah, I remember it wasn't all that great. This is still factory sealed. I bought this when it came out. Yeah, I saw it on one of the movie channels years ago. Yeah, it's nowhere near as good as the original. This one's still factory sealed. I haven't seen it, but just kind of lost interest in wanting to watch it. This one, I don't know why I picked it up. I saw it once on Netflix. It was kind of okay, but yeah, I don't know why I bought it. It was like $3 or something like that at Dollar General for the 4K Blu-ray. This one I got real cheap from Hamilton Book. It looked interesting, but I don't know, not that good. So yeah. And this one, I haven't seen it in a long time, but yeah, it's not that good, so you know, why hold on to it? So I was at 121, so 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So 131 movies. Who knows, with me I might find a couple more. Oh my god, more? Yes, more movies pulled from the collection. See, so last time I think I was at 131. And yes, I did find some more movies that I want to get rid of. I still haven't taken any in yet because I wanted to make sure that I had them all boxed and ready to go. I don't want to make multiple trips or whatnot. And then I just went over the collection again, just double checking. I was like, yeah, I think I've got everything now. So this should be it. So, start over here first. Clue on Blu-ray. I did get the 4K Blu-ray from Shout Factory, so I don't need this. Search Party. I got this at the Dollar Tree sometime last year. It had some funny parts, but it's not really that good. It's like a copycat of one of the Hangover movies, or any of the 3 Hangover movies. Inherent Vice. I've had this for quite a while. I finally put it in and found myself fast forwarding through a lot of the movie. It was just, I don't know, I couldn't get into it. It just seemed extremely boring. Jojo Rabbit, I watched this once. It's not bad, but it's not something I see myself rewatching. So, you know. And of course, The Munsters. It took me 4 attempts to get through this movie. It looks good, you know, the just the way it's shot, but yeah, that's about it. This one, it's still factory sealed. I got this from Vinegar Syndrome, one of their partner labels. It sounded interesting, but I did watch, this is on, I think on Tubi, and yeah, I found myself fast forwarding a lot. Just, I was not interested in at all. It just seemed really dumb. I don't know. I just could not get into it. So, this one, Channel 13. It's one of those shot on video movies. I think from sometime in the 80s. I don't remember, 88 or 87, somewhere around there. I forget. But I knew it was going to be bad when I bought it, but I thought maybe, you know, like, so bad it's entertaining, but it's like so bad it's boring. This one here, I got from Vinegar Syndrome, one of the partner labels, I think. Yeah. Hayride Slaughter. I don't know why they call it Hayride Slaughter. Where in the hell is the hayride at? Yeah, it took me 3 attempts to get through. There's 2 movies in here, but it took me 3 attempts to get through both movies. It's just, you know, shot on video movies. But again, I thought, you know, so bad it was going to be entertaining, but it was like, you know, it's so bad, it's like, hurry up and end this. It was, they both suck. They're not entertaining at all. Nightbreed, get rid of this because I have the Scream Factory 4K Blu-ray, so, you know, I don't need this copy. The Boy, watched it once, something I don't see myself watching again. It was okay. A little, I don't know, a little slow, just a little, I don't know. One of those movies where you have to be, I guess, in just the right mood to watch it. I don't know. Couldn't see myself watching it again. And then the Phantasm movies. See, this is all 5 movies. I have all 5 movies on Blu-ray already. I have, see, part 1. So yeah, I think if I remember, the Blu-rays I have, part 1, part 3, part 4, and part 5 are from the same company. Is it Well Go USA? And then part 2 is the Scream Factory Blu-ray. The main reason I got this, I think it was last year, I forget, because it came with the Sphere. But it's one of those, so I can get this done one-handed here. I just don't like the way these are designed. You know, it's really cheap. And one of the discs was scratched up. I don't remember if it was part 3. I think it was part 3. The disc was scratched up because you're sliding these discs in and out of the cardboard. So yeah, it's a crap design. The Monster Squad, I had the other Blu-ray. I put in the box already, but I'm getting rid of this one too because I have the Kino Lorber 4K Blu-ray. So, you know, I don't need this one. It's going to be a superior quality on the Kino Lorber. And this, I don't know why in the hell I ever bought it. It's the Candyman remake. It's dumb. Nowhere near as good as the original. Just a really lame remake. So yeah, getting rid of that turd. The Boogeyman, I saw it in the theater back whenever it came out during the summer. I didn't remember much about it. And so I got the Blu-ray and rewatched it, and it's like, yeah, this isn't good. Very predictable. Not all that interesting, really. Couldn't see myself ever watching it again. When I rewatched it on the Blu-ray, I was fast forwarding a lot. So, yeah, I couldn't stay interested in it. It was just, I don't know, not interesting at all. Of course, very predictable, like most Hollywood movies nowadays. So I was at 131. So 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. So, gotta put those in the boxes, and that should finally be it. Oh my god. Really? Yes, I forgot one. I have the Point Break Steelbook, and got the and I forgot, because I had pre-ordered that through Best Buy, and then I ended up pre-ordering this through Amazon. I forgot, so. But luckily, I got this because the Steelbook from Best Buy disc had some very light scratching on it, which bugs me. And then so I just swapped the disc out. So this is going to go in the boxes. So it was 145. This is 146. So yes, this is it. Oh my god. Yes, I did manage to find some more movies to pull off the shelves. So, yeah. Go over here. Pixels. Saw it at the theater, and I thought I remembered liking it, and rewatched it recently, and I don't know. Josh Gad's character was extremely annoying. It's like, yeah, I can't picture myself watching this again. This is still sealed. Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Yeah. Need to say more. Last Jedi. First time watching it, maybe like a week ago. And pretty much fast forward to the whole thing. It was just really lame. Rise of Skywalker. This one still sealed. I had the other Critters movies, the originals. But then I think I saw this. It was on a streaming service, I think. But I was pretty much fast forwarding all the way through. It's really lame. This one I got a couple months back from Kino Lorber in one of their sales. Tried to watch it, found myself fast forwarding through almost the whole movie. Just pretty boring. Not good. Certain Behavior. This is the Scream Factory Blu-ray. I have the MVD Blu-ray now, so why do I need 2 copies? Pillow Talk. This is still factory sealed. I don't know. Can't picture myself watching it again. I've seen it, years and years ago. But The Brinks Job, I got this sometime last year from Kino Lorber. I didn't really remember much about it, but when I rewatched it, it's like, yeah, it's nowhere near as funny as I thought it was going to be or remembered it being. Yeah, it's very, to me, it's very, very slow, and yeah, just it was picture myself ever watching it again. The Wildlife, I didn't remember ever seeing this, and yeah, I watched it and it was pretty much on fast forward the whole time. It's, you know, I saw the picture here online. I was like, well, this must be a wild and crazy movie. No, it's not wild at all. It's rather boring. This one, I don't remember why the hell I ever bought this. I saw it at the theater years and years ago, and it's like, no. This one, it's okay, but yeah, I'm trying to get rid of some of these movies I don't picture myself ever watching again. Little Fockers, yeah, it's a turd. So I completely forgot I had it in there. I like the first two movies, Meet the Parents and Meet the Fockers, but this one, yeah, it's crap. I saw this one once. Yeah, I didn't really enjoy that much. To me, it seemed, I don't know, just something was off about it. It's not really all that funny, and it was just kind of dragged a lot, and I don't know. Yeah, I don't picture myself ever watching it again. Wanted, I hadn't seen it in a long time. I went back and rewatched it, and it's like, yeah, the CGI is really crappy, and I don't know, it's just, to me, boring. I never did watch this, but I watched some trailers, like, yeah, it's one I don't picture myself ever watching. So I was like, yeah, why have it take up shelf space? Ma, I watched this once when it came out, and it's like, yeah, it's one of these dumb movies. Is this from Blumhouse? Yeah, I think it's a Blumhouse movie. So it's gonna be. I'm sure if I rewatch it, I'd be like, oh God, why did I ever buy it? Blumhouse movies most of the time suck. Wrong Turn, reboot, whatever the hell you want to call it. I watched it and was like, okay, this is dumb. Yeah, I would never, ever, ever watch it again. It was boring, and the characters were stupid and didn't care about any of them at all. I was like, please kill them off. Damn, I gotta edit this part out. Okay, so I was at 146 movies. 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. So 164. The rest are in the boxes here. So, yes, this will be it. I went over all the movie shelving and went through all the sections, the horror, drama, comedy, action, science fiction, all of them, and went over repeated times, like, okay, now are these movies I want to keep? I'm like, yes. Are you sure? Yes, I am sure. Are there any turds hiding on the shelves? Like, pretty sure there aren't. So I wanted to make sure that there weren't any movies sitting on the shelves like, oh God. I mean, yeah, I have some goofy movies like Fatal Games and a lot of the B movies like Redneck Zombies and but they're ones that I get enjoyment out of. Not like this turd here, this turd here, this turd here, or these turds here, that boring turd there. That's just a, I don't need multiple copies. That turd there, that turd, that turd, that turd. It's like, yeah, I mean, if they're movies I'm not gonna get any enjoyment out of all, why have them take up shelving space? Or if there are multiple copies, I mean, there's some movies I have multiple copies of, like My Bloody Valentine, because that's a movie I really, really enjoy. So I have multiple copies, or a couple copies of Escape from New York or April Fool's Day, or just various movies that I really, really enjoy. So, but other than that, yeah. So yes, these will go in the boxes, and these boxes will go to Boise and Boise Town Square Mall, and hopefully that place in the mall will buy them because I want to get rid of them. If they don't offer a halfway decent, at least for like some of the Scream fact, like the generic stuff, like Critters or The Proposal or Red or Wrong Turn, all that kind of crap. But I don't expect much out of those at all. But like like the Scream Factory, Shout Factory stuff, or Vinegar Syndrome. Not a whole lot out of those either, but just a little bit more. So, but we'll see. I mean, if they don't offer like a halfway decent on some of those, I'll just hold on to those and sell them somewhere else or give them away or something. But that's it.
I'll show some more movies that I decided last minute to take with me to Boise to sell. My Bloody Valentine Steelbook, still factory sealed. I have way too many copies. Motel Hell Steelbook, I have the 4K, so. My Bloody Valentine Blu-ray, I have the 4K, so I don't need that. And I didn't need the Steelbook. The Blob Blu-ray, I have the 4K, so I don't need that. Escape from New York Steelbook, I have the 4K, so I don't need that. Slumber Party Massacre Steelbook, I have the 4K that has part 1 and part 2, so I don't really need that. They Live Steelbook, I have the 4K Steelbook, so I don't need that. The Fog Steelbook, still factory sealed. I have the 4K Steelbook, so I don't need that. This Linnea Quigley's Horror Workout, I didn't remember much about it. I watched it, it's pretty boring, so I just fast forwarded through it. It's like, why hold on to that? My Bloody Valentine original Blu-ray release, still factory sealed, I don't need that. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 Blu-ray, I have the 4K Blu-ray from, I don't know if there's a Blu-ray too, but it's from the 4K from Vinegar Syndrome. Night of the Creeps Umbrella Blu-ray, I have the Scream Factory 4K, so I don't need that. Or, no, it's not a 4K, it's Blu-ray. Night of the Creeps, another one. So, yeah, I don't need those. So, just taking up more room, and the more I think about it, it's like, why do I need all these multiple copies? I guess a lot of people think, well, I got more movies, I'm really cool, Well, the older you get, it's like, is there really a need to hold on to all these damn copies? No. Just forgot these two. The Dawn of the Dead remake, the Blu-ray. I have the 4K, so I don't need 2 copies of that. And Near Dark, I have the original Blu-ray. It's by Studio, or I think the transfer was by Studio Canal, so it's gonna be better picture quality, or about the same anyway. This is German, I think, but it's region free. But do I really need both? No. Oh yeah, real genius, because do I really need 2 copies? This one's still factory sealed. And almost forgot, April Fool's Day Blu-ray, Scream Factory. I have 2 copies, so I only need 1. And that should be it. Let's hope.
Just gotta update everything. I did take all the movies, of course, to Boise. I took them to the Record Exchange, and but when I was filming the movies I decided to throw in last minute, I didn't count those. So the total for all the movies that I took there was 177 movies. There would have been more, but I took 3 DVDs out, and I took out Oh, that Vinegar Syndrome, that crappy shot on video. Was it Haunted Hayride and Halloween Horrors or something like that? Decided to hold on that a little bit longer because because I've noticed it's selling pretty high on eBay. The version that has that I have that has the slipcover, because I guess it sold out fairly fast. So I don't know. Maybe I'll hold on to that for a while. But yeah, I took them all to Boise. Dropped them off on a Friday, and then heard back because the guy that goes through the movies was pretty busy. So I heard back, was it Tuesday? And they gave me a check for $500. And it's much easier than trying to sell each movie individually on eBay, and then eBay takes a percentage, and then more than likely I would have had to have paid shipping, because people don't really like to pay shipping when they're buying stuff on eBay, really. I mean, you're more likely to sell something faster if you get free shipping. So I would have had the eBay fee and paying for shipping, and it's just more of a hassle, really. I mean, because you have to worry about, is this person going to lie and say, oh, just a scratch, and then they scratch it, or who knows? It's just too much hassle. But I think that was a pretty fair amount, $500 for those movies, and gave me more room. Now if I can keep my movie collecting under control, which I'm not sure about that, because I just bought quite a few from Scream Factory, Shout Factory. Their sale that's going on right now, so I don't know. That's it for this video.